Hi guys, I'm Ye.
Hi, I'm Kola.
We are from Yola Gaming. Today we are going to do post-game review on the game Ghost of Tsushima.
Without further ado,
Let's go!
let's go! The map in this game can be considered as enormous. The map uses an open world concept where you can walk around and have a 360-degree view. In the beginning, the map doesn't show anything, so you have to explore the map bit by bit. During your exploration, you will find Mongol camps and farmhouses. Some of them are accessible during your main quest, while some are side quests. When you are exploring the map, you can mark the location that you want to go, and the guiding wind will guide you towards the direction of your destination. When you are lost, just mark your map. Meanwhile, you will find places of interest such as Fox Den, Hot Spring, Bamboo Strike, Pillar of Honor, and Torii Gates. Look out for the question mark sign in the map or follow the golden bird that will lead you to these places of interest. This location will either help you obtain something or upgrade your character, so make sure to find them all. Last but not least, make sure to enjoy the sceneries in this game. Some of them are truly breathtaking. Here are some of the sceneries that we think are the best.
Like most other games, Ghost of Tsushima allows you to customize your character. There are a total of 11 armors in this game, and most of them are only obtainable through completing quests. You can use collectibles gathered from your playthrough to upgrade your weapons and armors.
Nothing beats a perfect shot.
Meanwhile, you can also exchange flowers with dye merchants for new armor dyes and weapon kits for customization purposes.
Thank you.
There are several ways you can defeat your enemies in this game. One of the main highlights of this game is that you can change your combat stance when fighting different types of enemy. There are a total of 4 stances: the stone stance, water stance, wing stance, and moon stance. During combat, you can use blocking, parrying, and dodging to avoid getting injured, and use the different stances to defeat all the enemies according to their types. There is another special stance that can only be obtained in mid-story, the Ghost stance. This special stance can only be activated after generating a certain amount of kills without getting hit, or you can just sneak around and slaughter the enemy warlord to fill up the kill numbers immediately. After activation, the enemies will be too afraid to approach you while you get 3 free kills. Other than the stances, you can use assassination to kill the enemies one by one while staying undetected. There's also the usage of archery in this game. There are 2 types of bow, the half bow and the long bow. The half bow is suitable for mid-range assault, while the long bow is suitable for long-range assault and is able to penetrate enemies with heavy armor and helmet. Next is blowgun. There are only 2 types of darts usable for blowgun: the hallucination darts and poison darts. Blowgun is very useful when fighting against big group of enemies, as you can use it to cause the enemies to fight among themselves or causes them to be frightened and run away after seeing their comrades killed by poison. Other than the different types of weapons I introduced just now, there's this combat method called standoff. You can approach the enemies directly and initiate standoff and kill several enemies in a row. The standoff strength can be increased by wearing the upgraded Clan Sakai armor. In this game, there are several situations where you have to fight the enemies in a 1 vs 1 duel. This happens when confronting mini-bosses and few notable characters in the game. Some of them are very strong and have a lot of different attack patterns, so make sure you upgrade your characters whenever you have the opportunity to avoid being bullied during these 1 vs 1 duels. Other than using the katana, bow or blowgun, you can use items such as kunai, sticky bomb and black powder bomb to damage and stagger the enemies while combat, smoke bomb for escaping or stealth, or wind chimes and firecrackers for luring the enemies. These items are depletable, so make sure to find them in Mongol camps or farmhouses before entering a new combat. After playing this game for nearly 1 month, we truly fell in love with this game.
We will rate this game in 3 aspects: the story, the gameplay experience, and the graphic.
For the story, we felt that the main quest is very enjoyable. We get to know how the main character Jin Sakai managed to survive the Mongol invasion and put effort into achieving his goals. First by saving his uncle Lord Shimura, then helped to reclaim his castle Shimura, and finally defeating the Mongol leader Khotun Khan. However, we think that this game has too many side quests. Although completing the side quest helps in exploring the map, but completing 100% of the side quests might be too time consuming. Therefore, for the story, we give the score 8 out of 10.
Next is about the gameplay experience. We truly love how Sucker Punch Productions presented the gameplay, especially during the combat. The combination of assassination, archery, direct confrontation, and usage of items give the players to play according to the playstyle. Meanwhile, the usage of different stands is crucial and helpful in the playthrough, especially when there are different types of enemies surrounding you. Changing stance in the mid-combat is easy and helps you to get the upper hand against the enemies. Therefore, for gameplay experience, we give the score 10 out of 10!
Last is the graphic. Can't argue that this game is one of the best in terms of graphic. From the breathtaking sceneries on top of a mountain or cliff, to the tiny yellow colored autumn leaves falling from the trees. The details such as when we rustling through fallen leaves, how the leaves scatter around during combat, slashing your enemies will make your armor stain with blood, and when rolling in the mud, the character and armor will be covered in mud. Such details makes the game more realistic. Therefore, we give the score 9 out of 10.
Overall, we give the game Ghost of Tsushima an average score of 9 out of 10. Congratulations to Sucker Punch Production on producing such a wonderful game. Hope to see more creation from Sucker Punch Production in the coming future.
That's all for our post-game review for Ghost of Tsushima.
See you in the next gameplay walkthrough. Bye!